back, everyone. So until next time. My name's Randy. This is my fellow host.
God damn. I'm Nick.
Welcome back to Until Next Time, baby.
Anyways,
That was aggressive.
how's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday, or whenever you're watching this podcast, and wherever you're watching this podcast.
And I hope you're watching it. I hope you're sharing it, because if you're not sharing it, I will come to your house, I will hold you down, and I will drip hot wax all over your chafed nipples.
Consensually. Because you have to agree to that. Anyways.
I like that I just raised my eyebrow when you said it.
How's everybody doing? I know you guys can't talk, but that's the thing about it.
Brofist.
Let's just dive right into it.
Jump right in.
Have you ever stole? I know I'm gonna make you snitch on yourself, dry snitch. Have you ever stole something from somewhere that's completely pointless?
Have I ever, you know what? It's not pointless. I was going to bring up, have I ever brought up the iPhone? Oh, no, iPod Nano story?
Yeah, okay. Don't want to spoil the story, but you stole an iPod Nano?
Yeah, like when it first came out, the one with the video camera.
I do remember those. Yes, I do remember. I found one walking home one time.
It's probably mine.
Oh, shit. It
That
was a green one.
Oh, never mind. Mine was gray.
Okay.
Yes, if I ever stole something pointless,
Yeah.
Ace Hardware store all the time. I said it.
Shit.
I said the name too.
What'd you do?
I just like to steal nuts and cogs and fucking bolts and shit.
For no reason.
Well, I feel like,
Did you use them though?
because the thing is, like, when I go there, every time I go to Ace Hardware, God, dude, do I send? Nah, I don't go. There's like
No, dude,
millions of them.
Look, we're fine, dude. Just like everywhere we say is just make believe, bro. It's all fictional. Like, this podcast should not be viewed.
I'm sorry, that was not.
This podcast should not be viewed by anyone.
That's true.
Yeah.
I would go to Ace Hardware because my dad will send me just for one specific part. And if you know this, anyone that has gone on Ace Hardware, they don't usually buy like a lot of shit. They just literally buy one little thing because that's all they need.
Just one little nut.
And sometimes I'm just like, fucking 42 cents for this bitch fucking yeet. Just put that shit in my pocket. I constantly do that. I'm not going to lie.
Damn,
now
okay.
I'm going to be on every Ace Hardware store watch list.
Well, see, it's like, okay, now I think what I've stolen, I'm just a douchebag. So, at Del Taco, and this is before, most fast food restaurants get those, like, fancy machines where you can, like...
Where's all the fucking sodas?
I don't know. I might have told you this, but, so, I go on stage, right? Just kidding. So I walk into Del Taco,
You dropped the mic.
and I was probably, like, a minor, high as fuck on drugs.
Oh, yes.
And then I go into the Del Taco, my local Del Taco, and then they have where you get your soda, and it says the sodas, the brands or whatever. Ew, you just burpy today.
Dude, fuck, dude, I'm just dying.
So they have the different labels with the different sodas, like root beer, a cola, like whatever. I remember one time I was high as fuck, and I was like pouring myself a drink, and then a spicy water, and I was pouring it, and I just like looked at the cap, and I was just like, I just grabbed it, and I lifted it up, and it came off, and I just like I did it, and like nobody was looking, like not my friends, not the workers, and I kid you not, I just like took off. I think it was the root beer one, so I took off the root beer one, and I was just like, and I just put it in my pocket. And then I remember I went there again high as fuck, and I made it like objective, and I took like 3 of them. And I started like, my friends are like, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, you're fucking stupid. Like,
It's just in your head, it's like, I need more.
like it's just like a brain dead move. And it was. And what I would do is like, I would put them on my wall. Like, I would line them up, and I'm like, it was like,
See how many more
I wanted to collect them all, but it was so fucking funny because then I went back there again, and they fucking taped them because they're like, who the fuck are stealing the cap?
Stealing these.
Like, it was the most pointless thing to fucking steal, and I just felt like I had to share that with everybody today. Is that sometimes you're out there and you're just, like people are out here stealing shit that can provide for their family.
All
right.
right.
I get it, and I'm just like this little asshole kid who's just stealing the fucking soda cap.
This is. I don't know if because people would be like, well, it's not yours. That's fucking gross. But then again, it wasn't used or anything. But look, I was at McDonald's. My dad wanted some
Okay.
fucking fries. All right, you remember those little squeezable things? Like it's a little plastic caps, and then you just squeeze the ketchup in there,
Yeah,
fill
yeah,
it up.
yeah. But it
So
goes,
some
do,
dude some
do
dude
with me. Do with me. Yeah, that's just how ketchup sounds. So.
so this guy filled up 2, put him down. He's like, "Oh, the napkins." He walked away, and I just grabbed him and I took him to my table. And I said, "Here's your ketchup, Dad."
You're a bastard. That's just like
that's just so out of the way for him now.
that's just like douchebaggy because he's gonna come back and be like,
Where the fuck
"Who
am
the
I
fuck's my
ketchup?
ketchup?" Okay, I remember like
I'm pretty sure there's a picture of him. You'll see, like, if I can find it, it's right here. Like, what the fuck? These little plastic caps. They're like little paper.
yeah, people know what they are.
And just fucking took him.
I remember also stealing from a multi-billion-dollar company.
Oh,
Same
shit.
one you did, and no, actually I didn't. It was
I don't know why I put this.
it was I was with Prine, and we were minors again, and we were also on drugs.
Yes, the Cheeto Boys.
Yeah, and we were poor, obviously.
Yes.
And then I remember we went to the mall.
What was the shit that Jose said he used to eat? High as fuck.
Oh, cheese nibbles.
Like
Cheese
the nibble boys.
Yeah, but anyways, I remember it was like we were at the McDonald's or whatever, and then at the mall, and they would like call out the names and pass out the orders, and like they called one out.
Out of context, I'm just
I'm-
gonna tell them right now, dude. My nipple has been itching all fucking day for some reason. I swear to God, I checked like 5 times. I don't know why. I showered and everything, and just fucking itches go on.
Maybe a girl who didn't brush her teeth bit your nipple.
So what? I got fucking rabies now or some shit?
I'd never said rabies. You don't know. But anyways, I just remember like they called out the name. They're like, "Oh, Jimbo," da 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 da, and then I just remember like Prine walking up and grabbing the fucking bag, and I was still in line. And then I remember he just walked away, and then the girl looked at me, and she's like, "Can you tell your friend to bring that bag back?" And I just looked at her, and I was like, "I don't know that fucking guy. I've never seen him in my life." And then I grabbed my fucking soda, and then we went to the parking lot, and we like ate it at the stairs like some tweakers, like seeing what he got and shit. He got like a cheeseburger and some nuggets. It was hard, bro. Hard time.
I find it funny when you stealing something that's just like
That's
something you can
pointless,
be
bro.
like, I can afford it. Like, there's no point of stealing it. I feel like those are the funnier stories.
Yeah, I was just broke at that part. No, the soda caps, that was.
Does
I
this
don't
count
even
as
know.
stealing? Rude dog. Does that count as stealing? Yeah. Okay, so the story. Yeah, it was fun, right? Okay, so what me and QC are talking about is fucking. So me, Adrian, and QC, we during the pandemic, all the bars finally opened, and the first thing we wanted to do was go hit a bar. You know, it's been a while, so we went to our favorite local bar. Like I don't know why I said favorite. I don't know if these fucking guys like it. It's called the Republic. We showed up, and it was like the windows were blacked out. And like there was just fucking like no, like it looked like it was closed, and I was like, "Oh no, dude, come on, let's go!" And I opened the door, and I just see a bunch of fucking bikers on one side, and like they all stare at us while we walk in.
What'd
And
you say that last? A pigeon head?
oh, they pigeon head like, you know, shit like that. And then like me, QC, and Adrian sit down like a bunch of fucking retards, like, "1 beer, please." And then the bartender walks up and he goes like, "This is a private event, fellas. You know anyone here?" And we're like, "No." And then all the bikers are just staring at us. And he's like, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you guys to leave." And I was like, "We just want a beer." QC's just like, "The fuck? We just want 1 beer, you know?" So we just ended up going to the city of Covina and hitting up that street that's all bars. I think it's Citrus.
Yeah.
And we just pulled up at a place called Rude Dog. And, like, I don't know. Just, like, I heard a lot of good things about it. Fucking, I came here once with a girl, but this was, like, pre-pandemic. Like, this was, like, when there was, like a club almost. So we sat down. It was outside. And if you guys remember, it was sitting outside only. Now people can eat it inside. It's crazy. So
What a world.
You just had to be there. So you had to be there at the pandemic where you got to eat outside.
Yes.
That was a privilege.
I thought you were going to talk about the Vaseline at the pharmacies.
Not yet.
Okay.
But we were drinking outside, and I was just like, all right, fuck, keep going. We're just getting our drinks. You know, we're just all drinking, and then like we get to the point where I'm just like, fuck, you know, like, And I haven't even explained the shit that happened before it panned, but I guess that's just a story for another time. This is before I even saw QC and Adrian. But when we got there, we were like so like over it already. I was all like, I'll go to the restroom. Here's my fucking card, guys. When they come over here, just fucking charging on the card. I came back and Adrian has me my card. He's like, let's go. And like QC's all like, come on, let's go, let's fucking go. And I'm like, did you pay? He's like, shut the fuck up, fool. Shut up. So we just walk away. And I'm like, fool, that was like $140 of alcohol. And he's just like, Dick, they didn't like we've been waiting this whole time, so we just didn't pay.
Now that's incriminating. I'm just kidding. Nah, I mean, I guess that's their fault. You know, they'll be fine. And
Yeah.
that. But I was just really listening to the story. That's why I was so quiet. But I just kept thinking about your nipples.
Yeah, it's really itchy.
And it's just going to bring me back. I'm just going to say...
Nipple review?
You know what? We're just going to call... You know what? The title of this podcast is just going to be called Free Vaseline and...
God damn, I'm glad y'all said it all.
And shocked nipples or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know the...
Anyways, can you explain to people that about the nipples? Wait, no, not your nipples. About nipples. About piercings, defibrillator.
Oh, so the round, full area of your nipple is called areolas. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, we know people. We know nipples.
I've never seen one.
Go on.
I don't have any. I'm like that chick from Jason 3000? Jason X?
Jason 3000.
Jason X?
Jason X.
The
yeah.
bitch no nipples?
Yeah. No. She like gets her nipple. She's an android.
Well, she has no nipples.
And she like.
She tries to add
I
some
know,
on.
but the guy takes his nipples off and gives it to her. Doesn't he?
Fucking dumb.
Anyways, can you just tell them the defibrillator thing? 'Cause I just
so turns out, fucking, if you have a heart attack and you have pierced nipples, because you know, fucking, there's no time to unscrew them. Paramedics will automatically tear your nipple out. Well, like not your nipple, like they'll tear the fucking piercing out and then hit you with the defibrillator. And they're like, fuck it, and like, while them shit's frying, you're like, at least he's alive though. You know, like.
Jesus Christ, like.
You wake up, you're like, where's my piercing? Where's my nipple?
Like, you're just like, you wake up, you're like, they're like, oh my God, Johnny, like, you could have died. Am I alive? And he's like wearing like the scrubs, and you just see like blood where like his nipples are. Like,
it's like gauzes with fucking tape.
yeah,
over
and it's like, sir, your nipples didn't make it.
No, then I'm already dead.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Del Taco, just kind of like backtrack and bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the one in Barstow, and I guess like the one in Barstow is like one of the originals.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's actually.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say
the
first city. It starts with a Y, but you know, I can't read. But anyways, no. I went there, and they have the slice of tomato. They have the slice of tomato on, like, top of the tacos, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was just like, okay, you go to your favorite fast food restaurant, your fast food place, and when you go to the drive-thru, you know what you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When I went to this Barstow one, it's because they call themselves the original Del Taco. Their menu is completely fucking different than the one out here. Like, they're the OG. So like when I pulled up, I was like flabbergasted. I was like, is my name Buford? Like, I couldn't. Like, I just went and I was like, can I just get the Barstow tacos? And they were pretty fucking flame, but they just like. I don't know why. Like, I know some people won't think it's interesting, but like literally, it's like a whole slice of a tomato on top of it, like you would get in a burger, like not chopped up. Like it's just a slice of a tomato on top, and I'm like, why? Like it doesn't. Like maybe if it was like half a tomato, like a slice split in half, that makes more sense.
I feel like you can't even close the taco.
But a full, no, it's just on top. Like there's no way to eat it. Like you'd have to hold the taco like this and put your index finger like that. Press down on the tomato. You have to eat the taco like this.
That reminds me of that video I sent you. He's all like, "Hey, if fucking whatever his name passes by, don't give him some chips." It's like, why? He's like, he's just fucking weird. Don't give him chips. It's like, why? And then like the guy's like, "Hey, bro, can I eat some chips?" It's like, all right, go ahead. And like he grabs it and he goes, "Thanks." He just starts eating it like Tommy's like, "Oh my fucking God." He's a
Jesus.
monster.
But yeah, I was just so flabbergasted there.
You know, I ate a Jack in the Box taco like that once as a joke, and that shit just like stabbed the middle of like in between my fucking teeth.
So it's like, you eat a taco, you have to turn it.
Well, then again, like if it was a like, god damn it, look at me trying to be like, oh, a real Mexican taco. You know, if you eat a tortilla taco like a soft tortilla taco, you can eat it anyway.
You can't eat it upside down.
Yeah, you can if you close it tight. Just gripping the food,
Like
and just like all this shit that's coming out of between the fingers.
Hell no.
That's how I eat bananas, so I don't look gay.
Imagine like eating a burger like that, like vertically eating a burger.
I just like that you don't like eating.
Yeah,
burger.
I'm just not gonna. So how is a gay way to eat a banana?
Huh? That's a gay way to eat a banana.
There's a gay way to eat a banana.
Yeah, eating a banana like a fucking normal person. That's gay.
How is that gay?
Because it looks like a dick. That's a fruit dick. Fruit cock.
Do you know how many?
Fruit cocktail.
Do you know how many foods look like dicks that are good?
Yeah, that's why I don't eat yogurt. That's just fruit cum.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna get into it because we've been talking about dick so many episodes. But
Bro, that's just gay.
what the fuck was I going on about? Oh yeah, would you eat a burger vertical? Vertically?
I think I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have.
Why?
You know which one I ate?
I don't know why
you know
I got
what,
so mad.
You
It
know
just
which
sounds
one
so
I ate?
stupid.
You know what the dumbass fucking sandwich I ate? The munchie meal one, the chicken tater one.
So what? You moved it like that? I feel like that's just gross.
Oh, dude, I got all cheese like right here.
You know I'm gonna eat pizza like that now. Like you know how some people actually eat pizza backwards.
Yeah, like where the cheese is on their mouth. Oh yeah, I do that. I do that.
Some people do it. Some people eat it like that.
I genuinely do that.
No, you fucking don't.
Yes, I do because that's
I've known him for so many years.
Okay, I eat pizza right though.
Oh my gosh, bro. So what? You're telling me that like these low quality pizzas, you eat it like stupid?
Domino's, I eat it like that.
No, you don't. We've had so many events, and I've never seen you go.
Well, why the fuck are you staring at me eat?
Because maybe I want to know.
It's normal. I've seen it in cartoons to the point where I just thought, oh, you fucking do it too.
But I've never seen you do it. Dude, you're a fucking liar, dude.
You know what? What really concretes it that he hasn't seen me do it is we ate one at a Jewish neighborhood, and I didn't eat it like that. That's one of the big things.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't even, dude. Shout out to that Jewish neighborhood, by the way.
I don't even know what it's called anymore.
Where was that? I don't know, but
I think I have it saved.
Great people, great neighborhood. No jokes. All jokes aside. I was gonna say no jokes aside. Do you ever?
I think I saved it.
Do you ever double decker your pizza?
No, I don't. Solely for the reason that like, I just feel like if two is like, if I eat one, it's like, oh, that's too much. Like now I have two. Now I'm gonna have to eat the.
True. I remember my stepmom and Charlie, they went to In-N-Out, and Charlie's like, she's like, oh, what do you want to get? And then Charlie's like, oh, I want a 4x4, or I was about to say 4 for 4, but like, oh, I want a 4x4. And then I just remember my stepmom going, oh, you pulled it up. How'd you find it so fast?
Because I haven't saved.
Well, shout out to them.
Shout out Detroit Street.
Hell yeah. But I remember going to In-N-Out, and then like my stepmom, you know, she's like, oh, what do you want? And Charlie's like, oh, I want a 4x4. And she's like, no, you don't. You're just being a fucking pig. What do you want? And like, he just sounded so
aggressive.
Like, you know what I mean? He just sounded so, and she's a nice person, and he just sounded so defeated. He's just like, all right, now let's get a double.
That's so mean.
Like, why even ask? You know what I mean? So going on again, there was this meme, and it's like it said, you know, you just had to be there. You know what I mean? You should have been there, whatever. And it's like, it says pre-pandemic, and it's like an aisle in like a pharmacy, like a Walgreens or Rite Aid or whatever the fuck. And there's like literally like a tub of Vaseline, and it says like take some. And it's like, you can tell people have just been like just deep in there, and it's like all disgusting. There's like hair and like dirt, like, you know what I mean?
Someone took that shit to the restaurant.
Yeah, and like applied it on their face and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
On their dick, and then he got the cream off their dick. And
there we go.
Oh, there you go again.
Do you want to show? You want to not? Well, for the people who watch this, even though this is the only way to watch it, show them the sticker. Pull it up to the camera.
Pull up if you're thick. Is it? Pull up if you're thick.
Do you want to take the time and put it where you said you were gonna put it?
Distract the crowd.
Okay. So I think we're gonna title this episode "Free Vaseline and Pull Up If You're Thick." I feel like that's just one hell of a fucking title. I don't really remember where we got the sticker. Oh, we got it at this. Yeah, we got it at this little bar place. So pull up if you're thick.
I regret who I put it on.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna put it on the guy on the far right or the far left.
Yeah, I really regret that. They know I love them.
Okay. Anyways, pull up your thick, everybody. Oh,
this is a very slow pod today.
No, you know what it is? It's like I feel like
calming.
we're just laid back. Like it feels good, you know. I feel like we've just been on the gas so fucking much. It's time to just coast down the hill.
All right, question to you now.
Oh yeah, what's up?
When's the weirdest time you ever bought Plan B? Have you ever had an awkward experience buying Plan B?
When you're in the military and your card gets charged for $66.30. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've never had to buy it.
Fucking. All right.
Yeah.
How to buy? You know what? No, I don't want to say it.
This is why you wanted to talk about a time you awkwardly bought it.
Yeah, I genuinely did. I don't know why, but a core memory hit my head when
we
you were
should buy
talking about
some and
pharmacy.
take it before the pod.
I'm down. When balls just start to disappear. No, that's not how Plan B works. So fuck you. Is it Plan B pill?
Yeah, it's a pill.
But is it like, okay, the one that you take before pregnancy is the one the fucking. It's not Plan B. Plan B is the one after sex.
Birth control.
Birth control is the one before. So yeah, I bought Plan B though.
We know women.
So I went to a Walgreens and they were telling me like fucking what do you need? I walked into the pharmacist and I was just like, looking for I want a Plan B pill. And they're all like, how old are you? And I was just like, that's not a fucking question you should be asking me. Because I think I was 19 at the time. I was like,
oh no.
And I was just like, yeah, I just want a Plan B pill. And the lady goes like, how old are you? Like fucking full of her fucking self. Like, come on, bitch. Like, you know what city? You know what city we're in? I'm pretty sure some bitches walk in here every fucking day asking for one. Why are you asking me this time? Like, why me of all people?
And when you say bitch, you mean it very junior, gender neutral.
Nah, fuck that bitch.
Yikes! Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. That's why I'm buying the pill in the first place. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just like, I just need the pill, and she goes like, you had a little fun yesterday, some shit like this. She was like, and I'm like, that's when the awkwardness hits, and I'm just like, man, I'm like, oh, I'm just here with the Plan B, you know, like, I just need the pill quickly, and she goes like, oh well, you know, I'm just gonna tell you this right now, like, if you bought condoms, it was when it happened. I'm like, well, it's not for me. Like, I legit just said it's not for me, and she goes, who was this for? Your girlfriend, isn't it? I'm just like, no, it's for my dad. It's just like I have this weird thing where I'm just like, I can make up a pretty good lie to just get the fuck out of this, you know? But something in my brain just hit and wired it to the point where it just got so awkward. And I'm just like, let me just throw out a random relative.
No, homie, that's not a random relative. If you were like, you know, well, no, if you said your second cousin, that'd be sus that you're the one.
Yeah, my second cousin, I'm just buying her Plan B.
I mean, you know how it be down here in La Puente.
Right here in La Puente, you know, right next to Los Angeles, boy. But no, I was just like, it's for my dad. And she goes, and like, then she giggled, and then she went to the back to get the pill, but she was talking to someone when she did it. And like I guess like she couldn't handle it anymore, so she gave the pill to her coworker. And her coworker walks up and she goes, "Is this for your dad?" Like giggling while she hands it to me, and I'm like, "Yeah, this fucking dad made some mistakes."
You're like, my dad made some mistakes, and I don't want a sibling.
No,
right
here's
now.
the funny thing about it though, like that really fucking fucked me up of all that. She was handing it to me and she goes, "Oh," and then she grabs it and she goes like, "Oh, you gotta pay for it first. I forgot." I didn't know how much Plan B was at the time.
Oh, you didn't know about Costco Plan B.
I didn't know about Costco Plan B. Is it birth control or Plan B? No, it's Plan B that is cheap at Costco.
Yeah.
By the way, if y'all need Plan B and you have a Costco card, that's where you get it. I think it's like $20 for a pill.
Again, we know women.
Just every time we say it, it's like in pink letters and sparkles like we know women. But like, so like, I just burped into the mic again, like if it was fucking nonchalant. So like, she goes like, "Oh, this pill's it was like 78, 90 or some shit like that." And I was just like, "That's just a weird number." That was like the first thing crossing my head. And I pull out my wallet thinking I have 70 fucking bucks. And then like, I just see that I have like $30 thinking that's how much the pill was. And I was just like, well, she can be pregnant for like 2 days, right?
You're just like, well, my dad will be all right.
It's just like, well, dad had me. I can't wait for a little brother.
Jesus.
So yeah, that was just the awkward moment. I didn't buy the pill.
Oh, okay.
Because I was going to buy the pill because out of fear. Yeah, I'm saying it out of fear that she was pregnant. Like, you know, she's like missed
You're like,
something.
out of fear.
Yeah.
And all that pops in my head is, something's in the way. Okay, I'm sorry.
So like off key, like so we don't get copyrighted. But yeah, like I didn't buy it, and then like fucking 2 weeks passed. She was I haven't seen her since.
Bro, you got a kid out there.
I probably do. Fucking look at me. I'm just
That
I'm scumbagging myself out.
That was such a horrible story.
Right? It was a horrible story. But it's just like you just had to be there.
No, I didn't want to be
Yeah,
there.
you just had to be there.
Jeez. Did I ever tell you the time? Okay, we're changing the episode again to
Okay.
free Vaseline and we know women.
God damn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Used to be down, now you just wet sock. I don't know if that's the words.
That's from the rapper Ice-T. No, I'm just kidding.
What's his name? Curtis Mayfield, right? That's his name.
Ice Cubicle.
Curtis Mayfield's is a R&B singer.
Ice Cubicle.
Ice Cubicle. What's his fucking real name?
Ice Cube. I don't know. It's there.
All right, what were you gonna bring up?
Oh, I was gonna bring up. Did I ever tell you that my BMX bike saved me from getting drafted into the military? O'Shea Jackson.
O'Shea Jackson? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Your BMX bike got you. Well, what saved you from getting drafted?
Everybody, my BMX bike saved me from joining the army, and let me tell you why.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is. I still have
God fucking bless.
God bless.
We watch when the draft comes around and they're like, "Hey, you gotta come." It's like, "Sorry, bro, the BMX is still in the corner."
It's like, I still got the BMX bike. Let me tell you.
BMX is like garlic to vampires.
I was just in high school, and then how they always have like the recruitment people.
Yeah, the ones that didn't really make it in the military, and now they're just there to recruit kids.
Okay, I didn't say that. You
I said
that.
it.
But anyways, no, like how they're there and they'll manipulate these children to join the war.
It's like, hey, bro, you can make a pretty good killing selling crack.
They're like, bro, you get a Dodge Challenger.
I gotta stop drinking. Dodge Challenger. Let me rephrase that. You get 10% off your Dodge Challenger.
Jesus, but no. Anyways, I remember I was walking down the steps and I seen them and all I did
bro, think about it. You'll be the annoying asshole when you're fucking 50 at any store. Like, do you guys supply military discounts?
No, I was just walking and I seen them and all I said was like, oh, like, hi, like, how's it going? Just thank you like that. I was just being nice. So anyways, all I did was just say what's up to these guys and they were cool. And then they came up to me and the first thing they told me, he was like, you smoke weed? And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, is this fool gonna arrest me or beat the shit out of me? Like, and then I was like,
listen, kid, you can get all the weed you want in the military.
I was like, no, I don't. And then he's all like,
all high as fuck answering.
He's like, you got any tattoos? And I was like, I have one. And then I showed him my goat tattoo. And then he's like, oh, all right. He's like, well, Well, I didn't even answer him about. I did say I smoked weed, but like I was like, yeah, and then he was just like, he's like, all right. He's like, well, have you ever thought about joining the military? And I was like, no, I really haven't. And then he's like, oh, he's like, well, you know, he's like, you should come to the recruitment office and check it out. And and I was like, oh, okay. It was kind of like, you know, he just got me. I was baffled, but I was flabbergasted. But I just remember like they were like, oh, let's, you know, can you go right now? And I was like, well, no, I have class, I have a test. Like So then
He's like, skip the test, bro. You'll be in the military.
dude, I know,
cool.
right? And then so like school's over and I go and I was riding my bike to school because I was bored. So I grabbed my bike and I was going up the hill. And these motherfuckers just pull up on me like gangbangers. They pull up on me in a car and they're like, get in. And I was like, what? And they're like, let's go to the recruitment office and get you ready and all that. And I was like, I have my bike. I don't think my bike will fit. I can't leave it. Like, I was just saying that because I was low key a little scared. Like, what the fuck?
Come on, you don't want to fight for your country?
Right?
Come on, little bitch. Come
Right?
on, fool.
And then I was just like, I was just looking at him, and then like he asked his homie, and he's like, oh, will it fit? Will like the bike fit in the trunk? And the other dude's like, oh no, I don't want it to like scrape anything. And then they're like, oh okay. They're like, we'll just go tomorrow. And I was like, oh okay. And then like I fucking just rode my bike.
Skip school for 2 weeks.
I just like rode my bike home. Like, oh shit. Like I dodged a fucking bullet right there.
You can imagine these.
And then I went home and got high.
Come on, fool.
And then I was a minor and I went home and did drugs.
Thinking, yeah, what's the military gonna do? Ruin me?
All the weed I can get and 10% off a Dodge Challenger or
shit.
Charger.
What's that free PTSD just getting handed out?
I don't know. I was just scared. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was just weird. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I wanted to join the military at one time in my life.
I feel like you could be a Navy guy.
I wanted to be in the Navy.
You could be a sailor. You better watch your words.
Yeah.
No,
I actually wanted to join the Air Force.
Oh, really? Wow.
What are those jets called? The F-1s? Or
I don't
whatever.
know.
You know, those
Ford F-150?
yeah, 4-1 F-150s. Okay, holy shit. I need to find. I'm most likely someone has done it. I want to find a picture of a fucking jet that has Ford on it. Or some shit. Like,
how did it go? It played like, what was it? The Arctic Monkeys? Is that their name? Yeah, and it's like.
That's Black Keys.
No, it's like, have you ever No, it's Arctic Monkeys.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I thought, really?
Yeah, it is. And it's like, do you ever get drunk with your girlfriend's twin sister and accidentally fuck your dad? Well, that's how it feels to drive a Ford F-150. It's like the most random shit ever. If I can find it,
you
I'll
ever
play
get that
it,
feeling when your friend accidentally touches your leg and the tip of your penis starts to erect and scrapes the zipper of your pants? That's what it feels like driving a Ford F-150. So,
okay.
So I wanted to be in the Air Force.
Okay.
I genuinely did for a short time. It was actually a goal of mine freshman year.
We're not aiming for the truck.
So the reason, respect. QC's father was in the Air Force. Respect. During Nam. So
that was a real man.
Yeah,
hey,
I ain't shit.
He knows women.
He knows. No, but like I wanted to be in the Air Force, and then like I showed up to one of those Well, it was like the ones where like they invite a bunch of people, and like it's just one guy presenting pretty much. You can't call him a soldier. I heard you're not supposed to be calling them soldiers and shit like that. I heard there's like a name for each, like, cause like if you're in the Marines, you have to call him a Marine. You can't call him a soldier. I guess like that's disrespectful or some shit. Sometimes these branches are weird, but just
go on.
So like I don't know what to call the guy that's in the Air Force. Fucking airman, plane guy, pilot, the fucking pilot.
Okay.
So this guy's like presenting to the whole fucking group, and it's a bunch of people that are like, because the Air Force, you have to actually like, I know this sounds fucked up, but you gotta be like. Mentally capable for the Air Force. It's kind of.
You can't be a buster.
You can't be a buster. You have to be smart.
You can't be from here.
It's just like the Marines too, but the Army, I think they just sign up anyone. Or that's fucked up. I don't think that's true. But it's just like, you get me. The Air Force is hard to get in, is what I'm saying. So
okay.
I'm there, and the guy's presenting, and I'm looking at that shit, and then like one of the kids stands up and he goes, "When do we get to bomb the motherfuckers, though?"
There's always that one guy.
It's just, and like, what blows my mind is that I didn't say it. You know, like, this guy's all like, when are we doing a strafe run on a fucking village? Like, let's get real. When are we dropping poison on those bitches? So what's the kill streak for that? Like, what? How many? Does like one of the Marines on the floor go, hey, fucking Randy, I just sniped like 8 of these motherfuckers. I think that's like a strafe run now. It's like a reward.
He's like, bro, what do I get my kill streak?
So like, well, enemy UAV online. So, fucking, I know the accent. Damn it. So, this guy stands up and says that shit. Everyone goes like, you know, that fucking gas hard as shit, because, you know, that's fucked up, right? Yeah. And then, like, the pilot, the airman tells him like, oh, you get that if you want to be a pilot. Like, he doesn't even dodge it. He just says, you get that when you're a pilot. Because there's a lot of things to do in the Air Force. You can work in this, and this. Yeah. So he's like, you can work this, and this in the Air Force. But if you want to do that, you got to be a pilot. And in my head, I'm just like, this psychopath just dodged that question. I don't think I want to be in the Air Force anymore.
Jeez, he's like, and that's how you'll be a pilot. And he jumps in his Ford F-150.
The kid that kid joined the Air Force though.
Oh, good.
He did.
Well, good for him, but I hope he didn't achieve his goals of bomb running, motherfucker.
When the fuck do we take out their cattle so they don't get to eat?
Oh, shit.
So yeah, I understand. It seems like it's about that time.
Oh wow, you're hitting me with it.
Yeah, because I feel like it's time to switch it up here and there. Like,
look at you, you're doing the intros. Like,
yeah.
Hey, third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, you biffed it on 2 of them, but hey, you're looking good, buddy.
Yeah, real good. And I'd like to give a shout out to Henry the pigeon, pigeon the sea. I biffed it.
Why'd you just
I fucking biffed it.
Why? He just. Can I leave with a compliment?
Of course.
Your beard looks really nice today.
Does it? Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to compliment you.
You know what? That means I gotta give a compliment
No,
back.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I don't accept it.
I like that death pin that you have on your hat.
See, now that was a selfish compliment.
Yeah,
because you
I
gave
it
me
to him.
that. You're not a good person. And that has been another podcast. And like always, everybody, thank you for listening.
And until next time.
Oh, and you know what? No, actually,
you piece
stop.
of
Wait,
shit.
stop. Fuck, I really, you know what? I'm going to not put this at the beginning, but I'll make a clip of this separate. Thank you for the fucking 100 subscribers. Just wanted to shout that out.
Holy
I should have
shit.
said that at the beginning.
Thank you guys so much. I know it seems like this milestone's very small.
Yeah, it's 100, but like...
Think about it. I don't have 100 subscribers in anything. Fucking like YouTube is such is a platform we both grew up. Well, not both. The 3 of us have grew up on. It's crazy. Like, I understand it's a small little smidgen of sex sexual encounters, but the thing is, like, it's just it's something I was very passionate about in my childhood, and I'm very passionate about it in my adulthood now too. And I just want to thank everyone out there. Even if you're not watching, you still subscribed. And I just want to thank you for it.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope it just continues to grow. I hope it flourishes. And I hope we get to the point where we get sponsored so much that the podcast starts only posting like a couple of fucking months now. And then people are just like, why aren't these who's posting? And then one day I come back with just a different host.
And then we get like a drug addiction.
I get a different host. And then like there's a big celebration that Nick's back. And then Nick replaces me for a couple of episodes. And then we're all back. And it's like a huge fucking...
We sign a contract and then we both get kicked out.
Exactly.
No.
And then like it's not even ours anymore. It's like someone else is in our shed. but for some reason QC's still here. And he's just like making money.
And with that, guys, thank you. And like always,
until next time.
Whoa, legit? Yeah, that's nothing. Down payment is $180.